Filipino Fintech Mynt secures $300 million fundraise at $2 billion valuation. Oracle wins trio of new clients in US, Vietnam, and Uzbekistan. Standard Bank partners Flutterwave to boost digital financial services in Africa. You are watching Fintech Futures News. Financial services provider Mynt has landed a $300 million investment round, valuing the company at over $2 billion. The round was led by global investment giant Warburg Pincus and New York-based private equity and venture capital firm Insight Partners. The fintech's most notable subsidiary, GCash, is the most popular e-wallet in the Philippines. The app's numbers more than doubled during the COVID-19 pandemic to 48 million active users, nearly half of the population. The firm also reports 3 million merchants and sellers using the app. Mynt says it's on track to have processed $59.3 billion on the app this year, triple the amount in 2020, as the pandemic has accelerated the need for and use of digital money. President and CEO of Mynt, Marfa Sazin, says the new funding will help the firm towards its goal of finance her for all as part of the Philippines' wider push for financial inclusion. Oracle FS has won a trio of new deals, with its new customers picking up systems for digital banking, core processing, and lending. The vendor published its new signings of its Q2 2022 highlights, among a raft of upgrades and unnamed wins. Protego Trust Bank, which calls itself the first federally approved digital asset trust in the US, has picked up Oracle solutions for both on-premises and cloud-based digital banking. The vendor also won a deal with Uzbekistan-based infant bank GCash, which selected the vendor's flagship core banking system, FlexCube. Infant Bank also opted for a range of subsidiary systems to go along with its new core, including modules for payments, branch banking, and trade finance. Oracle FS's third new named client is a Vietnamese operation of Toyota Financial Services. Founded in 2008, the firm provided financing for customers purchasing cars and vehicles. It picked Oracle's lending and leasing system. South Africa's Standard Bank has partnered with Nigerian paytech Flutterwave as it looks to enhance its digital payment offerings. The collaboration between Flutterwave and Standard Bank will see the introduction of services including e-commerce, card issuing, payments, lending, and buy now, pay later capabilities for the bank's customers across Africa. Standard Bank says the COVID-19 pandemic has endangered a massive shift to digital payments and e-commerce across the continent, and claims the partnership will help its customers grow their businesses online and offline. Flutterwave founder and CEO Olugbenge GB Agbula says our partnership with Standard Bank demonstrates that fintechs and banks are not competitors, but trusted partners, with the key focus being the customer. We plan to grow financial and digital inclusion through this partnership, and in the long run, we expect to generate more jobs in the digital economy and enable rapid business growth across the continent. New fintech startup Cleva has launched a payment system for home care agencies that allows carriers to handle expenses for clients using a single card. The platform removes the need for cash and provides oversight and transparency of all spending. Every client is given a digital wallet which can be topped up and monitored by them and their family. Purchases are made on behalf of the client and the carrier using a Cleva prepaid debit card and an app which allows them to select which client's wallet they want to spend money from. Cleva CMO Tom Bishop said, "The core business of care agencies is to look after their clients, and dealing with petty cash means they have less time to do that. In particular, when looking after multiple people, the manual payment reconciliation alone creates piles of unnecessary admin." Bishop adds, the fintech aims to solve this issue and save time and hassle for carriers, allowing them to spend more time looking after the clients they care for. Thank you very much for watching this week's episode of Fintech Futures. We're looking forward to seeing you next week.